What's going on, guys? Bigfry here, and today I want to talk to you about some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I know, I'm becoming a Call of Duty YouTuber, just straight up. I'm kidding. I have early access videos on the way here right away, so stay tuned for those. But I wanted to talk about something that I heard on Game Informer. Now, they're doing a month-long coverage of Call of Duty. They're bringing us behind-the-scenes information, gameplays, and everything else under the sun. They released a video yesterday talking about Modern Warfare's Realism mode, which is a little bit separate than Hardcore. Basically, what this is, they have different health tweaks. Headshots mean more. There's no HUD. It's basically Insurgency Sandstorm, and the gameplay you were seeing is from that during one of their night modes. So they have the night mode activated, they have Realism on here, and then they have the game running. And I don't know if we're going to be able to host community servers for this game. I doubt it, but if we could, imagine this. Imagine if we were able to do a 20v20 or maybe even a ground war realistic realism mode with night vision, so it's set at night with vehicles and all that shit. Imagine if we were able to do something like that and be able to host our own games. They haven't mentioned anything about community servers or shit, even the ability to have that in some sort of playlist so we don't get the host migration issues that we had before. I just want to be able to play this game in a realistic setting, no HUD, essentially hardcore, but with the bigger game modes like Ground War. Imagine being able to do community events where we could jump into spectator cams and actually commentate on like a huge 50v50 battle. Or even if we went lower and did some hardcore competitive on like the 5v5, 6v6 scale. I think that would be fucking incredible. Now, from what I'm understanding, this realism mode is only able to be played on the night maps. From every video I've seen, I watched TMARTN and I watched the Game Informer one. We didn't see this realism mode on a daytime map. It's always with the night vision, which is okay. I'm a fan of night ops and games like Arma and Ghost Recon, so this is like right up my alley. But I would love to see a realism playlist for all of the hardcore people who aren't into the run and gun. Like, look at the pacing of this gameplay right now. This is where people like me belong. Like, I love Call of Duty and I would play the other modes, search and destroy, or whatever this cyber attack mode is, with like a blend of like reviving and planting the bomb. But this mode and just watching this gameplay makes me appreciate Infinity Ward for doing what they're doing. I really think if they were to put this into its own playlist, they could really appeal to so many different FPS gamers. They have the COD, ADD, Team Deathmatch, Free-for-Alls crowd. Then they have the Search and Destroy, which is kind of like, in my opinion, is a blend between the TDM, ADD, and the people like me. And then they could go really in the other spectrum and just give us a playlist like this where we can queue up and play with people who are really into the hardcore realistic gameplay. And they could literally check off every single fucking box for every single type of gamer who would play a game like this. And you can also see when you have your night vision on, which apparently some of these maps it's almost impossible to not have them on at some points because it's super fucking dark. When you have your night vision on, you actually can't ADS all the way down, which makes sense. I'm actually impressed that they took that kind of attention to detail. So when you do this, like have like canted ADS, your laser toggles on, and if you do that, then anybody else wearing night vision, enemy or friendly, can see that laser sight, so it gives away your position, which, yeah, that's how it should be. But the idea that you can't actually fully ADS while wearing night vision is fucking awesome. Now, I know with a lot of these videos that I'm watching out on YouTube, you can't really hear the game and hear the gunshots and the actual like ambient noises. I'm just gonna play a little clip here. Just listen to the way the guns sound in this game. The design here from like a realistic standpoint is phenomenal. Like, people like to talk about the audio porn in games like Insurgency and Escape from Tarkov. This game I think it's a brand new audio engine as well. This is like on that level. The immersion here with no HUD, no crosshair, no nothing is everything that I have been waiting from like a AAA standpoint. I've been waiting for a developer with that kind of money and backing to really give us hardcore crowd a little bit something extra to play. Not just a hardcore little playlist like in the other ones, but like a real immersive experience that we can actually get behind and support you for. Like, Jesus, that's all we want to do is give you our fucking money if you can make a game that we want to play. And I think that this could be it. If they really go in, they don't have to make this the competitive esports version. They can focus on that, but just give us a solid experience from starting the game to getting into the actual match itself. Don't have to make us fucking go through a rigmarole. Make a playlist where we just choose realism, if we want night mode on, if we want this, if we want whatever. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Give us the option to host community servers, at least on the PC platform, if you don't want to put any effort into giving us this kind of experience, because we will run that up and we will create communities if you give us that kind of control. One thing I'm not seeing in this gameplay is something that I really wanted to see if we did have a mode like this, and that's the ability to check the ammo that's left in the magazine. I know games like Tarkov do this. Insurgency Sandstorm actually does it. If you hold the R button, your guy like pulls the mag out and then it kind of gives you a little notification for how full your mag is. It doesn't give you a number, just a little indicator in the corner. But I mean, even compared to Insurgency, this is a more minimalistic HUD in a Call of Duty game. I think some of those things really need to be there. Checking the mag, making sure you have enough ammo left, because you don't really know at this point from what I can tell. I guess you just have to count shots. But I also find that strange because I don't think Call of Duty is looking to go that hardcore into the realism. I think it's just something that they overlooked personally, and I would love to see that at launch. One thing to note here too, it looks like kill streaks are still a thing here. You can see that he toggles on some sort of UAV, and then we get the mini-map up in the top left corner. And overall, I think this mode just looks fucking fantastic. Like I said, I would love to see if we could do that in the daytime as well, if that's something that maybe they have planned post-launch. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, though. I know this is coming from a hardcore perspective. I play games like Squad, Insurgency. I would play Tarkov, but so this is coming from a perspective of somebody who plays these kind of games and is seeing a little sprinkle of hope that is being kind of dusted by Infinity Ward here, and I'm actually really excited to play the game. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you like, comment, do all the good things, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Thank you guys for everything. My name is Bigfry, and I'll see you on the next one.